They all said they were strong. They all promised they'd endure. They swore they'd never fall. But one by one, I watched them disappear. Some gave up. Some were broken. Some were swallowed whole by the storms we faced. And now, only I remain. The silence around me is heavy. The ruins echo with the voices of ghosts. The shadows stretch long, as if reminding me that I am truly alone. I am the last one standing. It wasn't because I was the most powerful. It wasn't because I was fearless. It wasn't because I had something others didn't. It was because I refused to stay down. When fear consumed others, I clenched my fists and kept moving. When pain crushed others, I bit down on the fire and endured. When despair whispered surrender, I ignored it and pressed forward. Not because I wanted to, not because I felt strong, but because there was no other choice. There were nights when I begged for it all to end. Nights when I screamed into the darkness until my voice broke, and the only answer was silence. There were mornings when I woke up with nothing left in me, and yet I stood anyway, even if my body shook, even if my soul burned. I didn't stand because it was easy. I stood because collapsing meant vanishing, and I was not ready to vanish. People think standing alone is weakness. They think being the last one means you are broken, hollow, forgotten. But they are wrong. Standing alone means I carried storms others couldn't face. Standing alone means I bled where others surrendered. Standing alone means I turned wounds into armor and scars into reminders that I could not be destroyed. The last one standing is not the weakest. The last one standing is the one who refused to die. I've lost everything along the way. Friends who swore loyalty. Family I thought would never leave. Pieces of myself I'll never recover. The world stripped me down, piece by piece. It took everything that mattered until all I had left was will. And in that emptiness, in that silence, I discovered something unshakable. I was not fragile. I was not finished. I was forged. I did not survive because fate chose me. I did not survive because the world spared me. I survived because I walked through fire. I survived because I bled and kept fighting. I survived because I refused to quit, even when quitting seemed like mercy. And now I stand where no one else remains, not victorious, not unscarred, not untouched, but unbroken. This is not triumph. This is not glory. This is survival in its rawest form. I am not here for recognition. I am not here for sympathy. I am not here to be remembered. I am here because I refused to bow. Because I refused to let the storm erase me. Because I refused to fall. Maybe one day I will fall. Maybe one day the weight will finally break me. Maybe one day I'll collapse into silence, and the world will no longer hear my footsteps. But not today. Not now. Not while my heart still beats. Today, I endure. Today, I remain. Today, I show the world what it means to still be here when everyone else is gone. So when they look at me, let them not see pity. Let them not see loneliness. Let them not see the emptiness I carry. Let them see will. Let them see fire. Let them see a soul carved out of storms and sharpened by silence. I am not the one who escaped the storm. I am the one who became the storm. I am the one who stands when no one else can. I am the last one standing, and I will remain standing until the very end.